Add myself. Okay. Good evening and welcome to Weekend Update. I'm your host, Eric Farmer. Today is Saturday, July 12th, 2025. Just flying through another summer here, through another year. Where does the time go? I tell you what. But yeah, just what can you say? It's summer. It's been beautiful. And yeah, it's been a lot of stuff's happened this month so far in July. Mostly weather related. But yeah, beautiful though. Our weather here. Really, we were having a nice summer, except it's starting to dry out now. It's getting, excuse me, starting to get a little bit dry out there, which is not the worst thing in the world. The only thing is the fire danger goes up. You know, what are you going to do? Hey, abandoned citizen, what's happening? But yeah, we're supposed to get some rain over the next couple of weeks. But it hasn't really gotten much. So yeah, it's dry. But the good part about that is I don't have to do any yard work. Nothing's growing now. This happened last summer too. Right about this time of the summer, it dried up and everything just quit growing. So yeah, my yard looks great and I don't have to do any yard work. I haven't done any yard work today. So yeah, it's just been beautiful. Yeah, but I understand a lot of other people around the country are having some fucked up weather, man. That's about all that's going on this week is flash flooding, floods wiping away. What is it in Texas? What is it? 100 people now that were wiped out in the flood. I said nothing but rain in Minnesota. Hard to get anything done around here. Yeah, we could use some of that rain. But yeah, then there was another flood in New Mexico. You see that one? Oh my God, that was insane. So a bunch of houses got floating down the river like houseboats, man. 129 and so far in Texas. Damn, so sad. How I feel about that shit, man. I forgot to grab my microphone out. Oh, there goes my timer. Got to go turn off Jake's dog food. Yeah, man, that stuff pisses me off, man. But you're not allowed to talk about certain things here. Of course, the official story is that all this crazy weather, it's being created by climate change. It's a great story, man. It really works out well for what's going on, because it's so easy to deny any wrongdoing in this sort of thing, and you're crazy and a lot of people believe that, that it's crazy to believe that people can, all right, I'll say it, control the fucking weather. Yeah, it's the most of people in the world, you try to suggest that to them. Listen, man, their eyes roll back so far in their head that they could see the back of their brain, But it's just, I don't know. I ain't buying none of their bullshit, man. It's all our own fault for being alive. It's all us humans that are alive on this planet. If you want to stop the problem, fucking kill yourself. I haven't even heard. They don't really talk much information about what happened in New Mexico. heard very little about. I just seen a few videos of houses floating down rivers. So I don't know how many people were killed in New Mexico, man. Hopefully people were able to get away from there, they were able to evacuate or something. But seems like in the Texas situation, what's interesting is I saw that. I was checking the weather that when that was going on, and I saw it on the weather radar. I was like, what the fuck? It was, if you ever look at weather radar, but this big old circle with all red, like it covered a good chunk of Texas. I was like, damn, dude, that looks like a fucking hurricane. But, it just, it just came up out of nowhere. There was really no warning for it, I was like, damn, dude. And then like the next day and the day after I started hearing about it, wow, I saw that shit going on, I didn't really think it would be that bad, but yeah. I just thought that's a huge chunk of a severe weather storm, But I've been kind of following the weather for a long time, I was always interested in weather since I was a kid, But, yeah, I've seen some shit that just, back when it happened, I didn't think, I just thought it was natural, Like one time here where I live, we got 6 feet of snow in one storm. And like not too far from here, they got almost 8 feet of snow. And at the time I saw, that's a big snowstorm, but now I think, it wasn't 100% natural, we'll say. They were just, practicing. And then we had the flood of 2013 here where I live, here in Colorado. And yeah, that was really weird. It was like it rained for a week straight. And then the last night of the rain before the flood hit, I was asleep. I was in bed sleeping, and I could hear. It sounded like someone was standing outside my house with a fire hose, just spraying it on my roof. That's how loud the rain was coming down. I was like, holy shit. And I don't think I've ever heard rain come down that hard in my life. And I grew up in California, we got quite a bit of heavy rainfall. But, never heard anything like that before, man. That was probably as hard as it could possibly rain. And then I got up out the next morning and heard about all the flooding that was going on. Found out that a lot of the roads around here had washed away. So yeah, man. Interesting shit. I don't know. Interesting shit. No, but no, it's all just natural. Never seen anything like it in all my years on this planet. Nothing like that has ever happened in my whole lifetime. And now it just happens year after year after year. And it just gets more and more intense. This is really weird, man. I can't see none of the stats on the... man. My TV's kind of messed up. I use it as a monitor. It's got a big black streak in it that I can't see through. Oh God, so annoying. Okay, that's better. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. The dog days of summer here. It's beautiful though, man. But summer always just goes by so quick, man. The winter seems to drag on forever. The summer just flies by, man. Before you know it, the cold weather will be back. Here in the northern hemisphere of planet Earth, yeah, every year is going by faster. Fuck. What is it? You think there's some kind of we're living in some kind of a matrix and they've sped up time? Or is it just people's perception of time? You know, I understand how as you get older, time seems to go by faster. Makes sense. It's not that time is going by faster, it's that your mind is slowed down. I think I talk about this a lot, but you know, because they've proven it that older people perceive time going by faster than younger people. And the older you get, the faster it seems because your mind is slowing down. I feel cheated. I want my hour back. What, when they turn the clocks back and forth? Why do you think they do that? It's not for our benefit, I'll tell you that. It messes with our circadian rhythm, you know. I remember when I was a young kid, the first time I had to get up after the daylight savings time, you know, whatever they call it that, so it sounds like a great thing, right? Daylight savings time, folks. We're saving daylight. What's more valuable than daylight? Yeah. I remember the first time I had to do it, man. When I first started going to kindergarten, you know, and my mom came and woke me up, and it was still dark outside. And I was like, "The fuck are you waking me up for? It's still dark outside." That's what I said when I was 5 years old. "Fuck are you waking me up for? It's still dark outside." No, you got to get up. You got to go. You got to get ready to go to school. I'm like, I don't fucking wake up when it's still nighttime. And then, yeah, that was my introduction to how fucked up the world is. You know, because the first 4 years of your life, you don't have to go to school. You don't have to deal with that shit. You just fucking wake up when you want. When it feels natural. But this fucking, it's definitely got to be diabolical. The switching of the clock back and forth, you know. You know, if anybody that I talk to in the world fucking hates it, you know, especially the one in the spring because you lose an hour of sleep, but then you get the fall and you gain an hour of sleep. Woohoo! Nope, I think there should just be one clock. It never changes, and it's universal. It's the same time everywhere around the world at all times. I mean, there is Mad Pie. He was here a couple weeks ago, last time I did a live stream. But yeah, I think so, man. You know, if there was this one time all around the world at the same, everybody was at the same time at this, you know. Where's Salveson? There's nobody here, man. They're all out enjoying life, man. Enjoying the summer. But that Salveson was here last week too, I think, or last time I did a live stream. I think he got here like right at the end. I can't do that many live streams, you know, because I only get 5 hours a month. So I got to budget 5 hours a month. So I'm taking 1 week off every month. Can't hope for an apple. Can't even hope for an apple. What is that supposed to mean, man? I don't get it. But yeah, you know, sometimes people show up a little later. But yeah, What else happened this week? Oh, the 4th of July. That happened since I did my last live stream. And I guess the notable thing that happened on the 4th of July was President Trump signed the big, beautiful bill. Hold on, I wonder what that fucking means. You know, I'm sure that it's about this thick, like a phone book, you know, and you can't read the whole and every, you know, and all the things that they're fucking the people over are hidden in all that text. So, you know, if you want to spend a month reading something to find out what's really going on with the big, beautiful bill, you gotta read that whole. I'm sure you could find it on the internet and read it. You know, they make everything so wordy, and then they hide their agenda inside of all those words. You know what I'm saying? Like, fireworks severely sucked donkey balls this year. Oh man, imagine severely sucking donkey balls. Yeah, everybody's cutting back on fireworks. You know, my town doesn't even do fireworks anymore. That's how much our town sucks balls. But no, probably they did it because of climate change. Ostensibly, that's why they did it. Because, you know, if they shoot off some fireworks around here in this day and age of climate change, it could burn the whole fucking world up. The whole world could just burst into flames. It would take 45 minutes here, barely 15 minutes. Wow. Yeah, those fireworks are expensive, man. So I know that there's a town up here called Blackhawk. It's like our big gambling town in Colorado. It's like the Las Vegas of Colorado. They usually put on a really good fireworks show. They would spend like over $1 million on fireworks. All these fucking casinos and shit. And they just quit doing it. And Netherland up the street, they quit doing it. So there's no fireworks within 30 or 40 miles where I live. So I don't, man. Luckily, I just don't give a shit about fireworks, man. You know, you've seen one fireworks show, you know. Seen them all. But no, up here in the mountains, man, there's over there in Netherland, there's a canyon that they shoot right off. And you can hear the boom echoing through the canyon. It sounds pretty cool. Boom, 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 boom. You know, it echoes. It's like really loud. No, it used to be. They don't do it anymore, man. I'm sure that's a true story in a lot of the country, man. I'm sure a lot of places around the country have quit doing 4th of July fireworks shows because they don't want people to have fun. That's it. They don't want people enjoying life anymore. Sorry, folks. The fun days are over with. I hate to break it to you. You know, they used to have a comedy channel here on the radio. And like a couple years ago, they fucking shut it down. I used to love listening to that, man. Get a good laugh. Listen to some comics tell jokes on the radio while you're driving your car or whatever. They took it down, man. You know, they don't want people having fun and laughing at jokes. They want you stressed out and worrying about like in the news. They don't want easy yet. And pretty soon the internet's going to get fucked over too, man. The internet's going to suck, I have a feeling, and not too far into the future. And it already sucks a lot worse than it used to, right? It's already gotten a lot worse. But it's just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse until you're going to have ID to get online. You know, you have to have use facial identification to get on the internet. That's coming. Mark my words, and probably not very far in the future. We need some help. We need some help from Uncle Sam. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. That's what Ronald Reagan said are the 9 most frightening words in the human language or the English language. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. That's like, you know, the one phrase you will never hear a man say in your whole life. Stop sucking my dick right now. I heard a comedian tell that joke. I thought it was pretty funny. So I'm sure a lot of people will find that offensive. But I don't give a shit. Oh, you say we don't need. First when I read it, I thought I said we need help from Uncle Sam. We don't need help from Uncle Sam. That's right. But they want to make sure that they, you know, they're going to help us, whether we want it or not. It's like when your dad was going to kick your ass when you were a kid. Son, this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. Yeah, like some kids when their father was like, give them that sex talk. Now, son, this is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. Oh, shit. Oy vey, Barzival. My favorite. I don't know if you, I don't think, never mind. Oy vey. From our friends, the small hat people. What do you call 2 balls in your chin? Oh, shit. I don't know, man. No, I've never had that happen to me, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, but we've all heard the joke before, man. You know, we don't usually talk about too much sexual shit in this channel. I don't know why I told you that phrase you'll never hear a man say. Yeah, I fell for that one when I was a kid, man. My stepdad told me, what do you call when you got nuts on your chest? Chestnuts. What do you call it when you got nuts on the wall? Walnuts. What do you call when you got nuts on your chin? Chin nuts? No, you got a dick in your Oh, 10 full of lesbian's finger. That's a good one. To hear about that new lesbian bar? It's called the Carpet Exchange. Oh, that's enough. My thoughts on the oral circumcision. That's just. I can't believe it's actually a thing. But if you insist, you got this fixation with oral circumcision. I don't know why. No foreskin around. I mean, you know, they say that if you're uncircumcised, you have more sensitivity in your thing, you know. And when they cut that off of there, it kind of makes sex for you not less pleasurable, they say. But I don't know. I was circumcised without consent. I didn't give my consent. I guess when I was born, I think they circumcised you like within like the first couple of days of your life. We'll get rid of that. I think it should be your own choice, but it's possibly something that they do to you to, like, giving you some kind of a fucking vaccination. Yeah, the amount of vaccinations they give fucking children these days. My God, I think kids get like 70 or so vaccinations, by the time they're 5 years old. It's madness. I think if I had children, I would not allow them to be vaccinated. It's such a controversial thing. Yeah, the rabbi wrestle for then the blood from we. It's like a form of vampirism, man. To a fucking little baby. Yeah. I guess I've heard of worse things being done to babies, but that's pretty fucked up. It's just, shit that goes on in this world is so horrible. I saw a picture one time of a guy eating a fucking baby, man. It really fucking disturbed me. I had a baby on a plate, man, with all kinds of other food around it. It was sick. People do that, man. I request a toothless rabbi. If it did it to me, man, when I grew up, I'd find out who that rabbi is and I'd go knock all his fucking teeth out. You're the fucker that bit off my foreskin. Bam, 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 bam. Just knock all his fucking teeth out. There, you'll never do that to another child ever again. It's a form of satanic, obviously. Gosh, religion is I hate religion, man. All the things done in the name of religion. God, people are so stupid to support fucking religion. They're afraid they'll go to hell if they don't. They were so brainwashed when they were children by their parents and going to church all their lives. I didn't go to church a lot when I was a kid, very little. Every once in a while, my parents would get a wild hair up their ass. And we're going to go to church. We're going to be good religious people. So we'd go to church for a few weeks. And then we'd quit going, thankfully. Football season would come, and my stepdad would want to stay home and watch football games. I ain't fucking going to church. Yeah, but the time I did spend going to church was like fucking torture, man. I swear. There's so many things I would rather have been doing on a Sunday morning besides going to fucking church. And then a few times I went to Sunday school. Sunday school, where we sit around and sing the song, Jesus loves the little children, all the little children of the world. Ba, 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 ba. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Boom, boom. Hey, Davy boy. Well, yeah, you talk about fucking torturing a kid, make him go to church every fucking Sunday. You got to dress up in nice clothes and comb your hair, looking look presentable. Had certain clothes that I only wore to church. But like I said, we didn't go to church very often. It was like parents would feel holier and now for a while, and then it would pass. And they would say, yeah, this is fucking retarded going to church. And then pass it around. I remember the first time I saw them passing around the plate to put money in. I was reaching there and trying to pull some money out. Oh, man, my mom and dad got pissed. I didn't know. I thought, hey, here, you need some money? Have some money. Thanks. But yeah, my first stepdad, man, he would tithe, man. Later on in life, he started going to church again more. And like, he believed in giving 10% of his income to the fucking church. I was forced to go for a year or so. Then so I could get baptized. Oh yeah, so you're Catholic. I remember one time I went to Catholic church with my friend and his family. There's this beautiful Catholic church in California, right on Ventura Boulevard, and it's like a really beautiful church. I wanted to go in there. So I went to a Catholic church, and even though I wasn't a Catholic, man, those people are really weird. They go up and kneel down, fucking drink the wine and take communion, they call it. And I did it, and I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to try that. I was like maybe 8 or 9 years old. And then they asked me if I had done something, You have to like graduate to a certain level of Catholics to be able to do that. It's a sin for you to do this if you're not like baptized or whatever. Yeah, I would, because I wasn't baptized. Obviously I'm not Catholic. But yeah, my friend, he was Italian, so he had to go to. I think they call it catechism. We had to go to like church like after school and shit so he could become a good Catholic. I don't know. The Catholic religion is really weird, but it's basically the same. They all worship Jesus, right? The bloody death cult, man. He died on the cross. So as you were an altar boy. But yeah, every church you go into, man, every Catholic church has a big Jesus on the cross, right? Right behind the altar. There's a statue of Jesus on the cross, all covered with blood and shit. But if you don't, but that's okay to worship that, man. But you shall not worship any false idols, or you will go to hell and you will burn for eternity. Because God loves you. But yeah, I think it's a good way to keep a lot of people under control. A lot of people will believe because they were brainwashed from the time they were children to believe that shit. And it's just so ingrained in their mind that they. If you have any fun on this planet, you're going to go to hell. Shall not have sex out of wedlock. They all fucking do. You know, you're not supposed to do any of these things, but they all fucking do it. I remember seeing the preacher drinking all the wine after communion. It's Christmas blood, so they had to drink it all. The cracker was the body. It's weird to think about. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the body of Christ. Yeah, but I tried it. It just wasn't very good, man. It was very bland, had no flavor whatsoever. The body of Christ is fucking flavorless. The wine is the blood and the cracker is the body, huh? Interesting. Yeah, religion is fucking ridiculous, man. The shit they can get people to believe. Because their parents believed it and their parents took them to church and ingrained their mind with this religion that there's a man up in the sky and he's watching everything you do. And honey was a there's an invisible man in the sky and he's watching everything you do. And he's got this list of 10 things that he don't want you to do. And if you do any of them, he's got a place for you. But, you know, the 10 Commandments are really just fundamental, man. You know, just everybody knows this, you know, everybody knows right from wrong. We don't need a book to tell us it's not okay to fuck your neighbor's wife. And even though it happens, it's not okay. Because people are fucking fucked up, man. The Noahide covenant laws is the doctrine of salvation promoted by rabbis for the Gentile Goyim. The Noahide covenant. I never heard of it, man. You know a lot of stuff, Parzival. I'm screwed. I'm pretty sure I've broken them 10 times. You're going to hell, man. What did you do? Come on, tell us. Did you lie? Did you cheat? Did you steal? Did you fuck your neighbor's wife? Did you steal your neighbor's donkey? What else? Did you kill somebody? What are the 10 Commandments? Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not bear false witness. I'm not keeping track. Let's see. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife or his ass or anything that is your neighbor's. Thou shalt. I don't know. I can't even think of them all anymore. Those are the ones that I live by. Thou shalt not worship any God but me. You know, what kind of guy? That's why I find Gnosticism interesting. Because they believe that the God that created the world is a real asshole. And he created the world to imprison our soul in flesh so that he can fucking torture us. Have I heard from Anne from Canada lately? Yes, I have. She was here like couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, somewhere in that time frame. Yes. Was surprised to see her. She hasn't been around much. And that's amazing. Some of my viewers, they'll be gone for years and then they'll just show up. It's crazy. Well, I'm in good company. See you all there. Right, that's enough fucking religious talk. This ain't fucking Sunday school. No, I like to make fun of religion because it's fucking so stupid. You know, a lot of people might find that offensive. You know, and because they're religious. You know, they're brainwashed. But that's just the way. That's just my take on religion. It's something, you're not allowed to discuss politics or religion. You know, why do they say that? What, if you're like in a casual conversation, you shouldn't talk about those two subjects, politics or religion. I talk about it all the time. I don't give a fuck. People don't like it. I'm just not politically correct like that. That's the word, that's a term you don't hear much anymore. Politically correct. PC. They were calling it for a while. But you don't hear that terminology much anymore. Fuck yeah, man. Hope everybody's having a great summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. My friends below, I hope you're having a great winter. So how about them Mets, huh? Yeah. No shame here. I don't know yet. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, where are my friends from down under? Hopefully they're all doing well. Sometimes they don't show up, but man, my friends from down under are great friends. Amazing how I have friends that I've never met in real life that I've known for a long time. But I still consider them friends, even though we've never met in person. But there's the link. Yeah, it couldn't get much nicer with it. I'm looking at the 10-day forecast. It's all 70s. This is why I live in the mountains, man, for the summertime. Because the winter fucking sucks. Sometimes the winter ain't so bad. Hey, Eric Salveson in the house. The only person on my channel with a wrench, besides Davey Boy. Davey Boy still has a wrench, yeah. I broke the toilet paper this morning, so maybe a little shame. How do you break the toilet paper, man? Or was it the toilet paper dispenser? Do people really need toilet paper? A lot of people had to face that back in 2020, remember? That's some good weed. Do I know the story? Anne Frank Tiny Hat Fabrication. No. Don't think I've ever heard that one. But she made yarmulkes. Yarmulkes? Why do they wear yarmulkes? What good does a fucking yarmulke do? You know what it does? It hides your bald spot. If you got like if you're balding from the back here, like a lot of those people are, you could put a yarmulke on there and it'll hide it. That's one reason. That's one way I could think of why they would wear a yarmulke. to show their faith. But what about those guys that bald from the front back? That's called male pattern baldness. What is it called? Anne Frank's diary when her father rewrote it from scratch. I have no idea, man. I've never even heard of it until now. Anne Frank's diary. I guess I have to look it up when I have some free time, which I don't have much of. I don't think any of us have much free time these days because time just goes by so fast, you know? By the time I get done doing my morning routine, fuck, it's already noon. But no. But what do you know about it? What's the moral of the story? Or is there? Man, that's some good. I bought some good weed this week, man. It was on sale. I got a really good deal. And I haven't smoked any weed like that in a while. I usually buy the cheap, low grade shit. No, this shit's like, whoa. I remember what it feels like to be stoned again. Yeah, what else happened these last couple weeks since my last live stream? Besides the 4th of July, Trump signed the bill, big, beautiful bill, into law, of course. And I'm sure that's going to cost Americans cotillions of dollars. And then the flooding that happened in Texas and New Mexico. The Texas flood, really bad, man. In the rural area, but people were out there camping, and 129 people have been deceased. Probably still more missing. All right, we got a guest here.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Dirty Joe, what's up?
Not too much. Not too much. Yeah, good to see you guys. Good. It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We were all ready, and then you didn't. Man. You didn't show up.
You're having audio issues.
Yeah, it's shitty signal like normal. I'll try not to move anything. Talk slower.
Yeah. Looks beautiful up there, man.
Yeah, it's all hazy, man, from all that smoke. It's all hazy.
Yeah. Like fires going on.
Yeah. Canada
burns every fucking summer.
I know.
Crazy. We're not getting no smoke here this
and summer. Canadians, all they need is to drink more beer so they could piss on that shit.
Yeah, sometimes we get the smoke all the way down here from the Canadian fires.
Here, we piss everywhere. I don't see a fire.
Thank God we haven't had no fires here so far this summer. But knock on wood.
It's just been raining like fucking nuts here, man.
Yeah, you guys getting close to flooding and shit.
Yeah, every day it seems to rain.
Has there been any floods?
I don't think so. Not around me, but I don't know. Don't know.
I've seen we've seen flooding here, man. Back in 2013. That was crazy.
That's shitty. Yeah, I can't imagine flooding in the mountains.
Oh, it's gnarly.
Yeah.
The water goes. It's all funneled into one place, to the canyons.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, because all the drainage goes like that, right? It all drains into one spot.
Oh shit!
And then that's where the roads get washed out.
Nah.
And there was a lot of roads got washed out here in 2013. It was like I had to drive all the way around through Golden to get to Boulder because all the other roads were washed out.
Man,
took them like months to get the road back open again.
Oh, I'd blow. That'd suck.
Yeah, I had to drive like 20 miles out of my way to get to work.
I get pissed off when I got to go around the block. What the fuck?
And the traffic was insane because everybody was going that way. So the traffic was backed up. Oh my God. I finally just said, fuck it. One day I was on my way to work and I just turned around and went home. I was like, I'm going to be late anyways. And this is just too much stress on me. And then shortly after the flood happened, it got cold and it started snowing and then the roads got all icy and shit. It was a good time.
It's like my dog wants to get whacked again. Yeah, get away from there.
But it's all just natural weather, right? Yeah, I've watched a couple.
Living here.
But yeah, that flood we had in 2013, but it rained for a week. Birds?
Birds.
Dude, you're a bird man.
Huddle together.
Yeah. Those are just young chickens?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, just going into the fucking chicken business.
Hey, little girls. Little girls.
That's cool, man.
Boy.
How many chickens are you going to have?
At least 100.
100? No. So what, you breeding them for laying eggs?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Eggs and meat. Eggs and meat.
Yeah. When eventually they die, right? And you got it.
Yeah.
You got to kill them at some point.
That's coming. Haven't done nothing on it this week.
But yeah, how long do they lay eggs?
Double doors, then. What? Say it again.
How long do you keep them alive before you kill them?
Oh, hell, I don't know. I think the dogs will handle that pretty much.
No, I mean, but at some point, they quit. They quit becoming, useful egg layers.
Yeah. I guess that's probably like 5 years.
Yeah, something like that. I worked at this place down
the doors I was making.
I was doing some construction work on this guy had like a dairy farm and he also had chickens and he sold eggs and dairy, and he had these chicken coops that were like mobile, which is it's a great idea because they shit all in one spot. And then when it gets so much shit, you just move the house to another spot.
Yeah.
And then the chicken the shit.
I'm not moving this. I'm not moving this.
No, you're not moving that. But I was just saying, this is how this guy had it set up.
Yeah.
He had like 3 of them or something. Yeah, he had 3 of them.
Drop door.
Every so often, he would move them to a different location, and the chicken shit would just become like fertilizer on the soil.
That's that linoleum I'll use.
Chicken shit. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of chicken shit.
Yeah. And
I got some of that. I do got people backstage. Hold on. Ding.
Hey, it already
what's up?
squeaked.
Don't give me the backstage notification.
Hey,
anymore.
how's it going, guys? Hey,
What's happening?
what's going on? What's going on?
Michael.
How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up?
Michael, how you doing?
Baby. How you doing, Eric?
Roz, Eric.
What's up?
We got Eric and Roz. Eric, what's going on?
What's up, Michael?
It's been a great
How you doing,
so
Joe?
far.
How you doing, Joey?
Not too bad. Been a while, Eric.
What's up, Dirt?
How you doing? Nice.
What you been doing?
Yeah.
Buzzing around.
Michael, I think this is the first time I've seen him.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're breaking up. What was that? Oh, is he still there?
I think he froze up.
Oh, yeah, he froze up.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he'll be back in a minute.
All right. So, Joe, you got a, what do you have, a farm?
No, not really. Trying. Haven't got that far yet.
Michael,
That's a nice looking farm. Oh, look at all that! Look at all that wood.
Where are you at, Michael?
Oh, I'm in Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a pile of wood over there.
Man, look at all that.
That was my old
You saw the wood, or?
Yeah.
You just been sitting around, huh, Joe?
Oh yeah. I think I got enough for like 6 years right now.
Wow. How you been feeling,
I
Joe?
don't know. Well, I'm still alive, man.
Good.
Oh, sorry, guys. Had some technical difficulties there.
It's all right. It's all right.
What's happening?
How you doing,
You
Eric?
guys remember that truck?
Which Eric are you talking to?
Started that fucker this year.
Roz. Just have to call Roz.
Roz. Yeah, it's probably, call Roz. I would just call him Roz.
So how's it going for you, Roz?
Man, it's all right. We're still staying in the Airbnbs. It's been almost 5 months, but
God damn.
Damn.
yeah, I'm supposed to close on a house in 10 days.
So
why are you in the Airbnb?
Our house leaked and a bunch of mold started growing everywhere. We got pretty sick.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Must be real expensive to stay at Airbnb, man.
Bro. It's so crazy right now. It's
God damn.
expensive.
Dude, if you had like a GoFundMe, man, I would fucking help you.
Oh, dude, you got to figure out your own stuff too. I don't need charity. I'm just trying to. It's hard running a business and a family like that.
I'm just got myself, man. I don't have a family.
Yeah.
So
Thank God we've.
I could eat out of a dumpster if I have to.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be 70 all week there, dude. It's fucking 100 degrees here all week, every week.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been nice here.
And we were trying to camp in my Volkswagen, and it's just like unbearable, dude.
Damn.
yeah, that'd be bad. You ain't sleeping past 6 a.m.
No, dude. As soon as that sun hits, it's freaking cooking, dude.
Are you still over there?
Man.
Junction?
What's that?
Is that where you're at, Eric? Grand Junction?
Let me put my headphones on.
It's hot over there, man.
Yeah, we're out in Grand Junction, Fruita area.
Uh-huh.
We got Bob Marley's son's coming to play here next Friday.
Ziggy?
Julian. Yep.
God, his son's got to be at least my age.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all getting up there, man. and then they've got sons now. So
They got grandchildren now.
Yeah, Bob Marley's grandchildren play shows.
Great grandchildren.
Maybe, I don't know about great.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got great grandchildren at this point. But yeah. He produced a lot of children, didn't he?
He had 13 kids that he announces, that he tells people about, but I think he's got quite a bit more.
Right. I'm sure he does.
Yeah, man. We got to spread the seed of Rasta. We need more
He
Rasta.
banged more bitches than Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Shit, I need more kids just to help with work.
Yep. My kids are doing good though. They're ready to go hunting.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to razz Ollie to start hunting.
Yeah.
You know, he's 15. He should be out there hunting. The boy has no interest in almost fucking nothing, you know?
That's typical these days.
Video games though, right?
Oh yeah, totally addicted. I have to take that away periodically.
Yeah, you can't let your kids have devices at all, man.
Fuck.
Man, I was the same way for a long time. You just grow out of it sometimes.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm hoping for. It's like I kind of remember being young. I mean, we didn't have the shit they have now, but we still had, you know, Sega Genesis, Nintendo, the Xbox just came out.
I don't
know. Probably about 21 years old, 22. I totally just stopped it all. I just threw it all away and never played again, you know? So I'm kind of hoping that's what'll happen, but I don't know.
I mean, like, honestly, in my own opinion, I think the bigger issue is mostly just niggers and Jews. I hate to say it. Niggers and Jews. Niggers and Jews. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Niggers and Jews.
When you word it like that, okay. You know. Nah, the worst part is there's just no love anymore, and no one wants to help anyone, and they're all out for themselves, and that's pretty shitty.
I can't allow that kind of talk on my live stream, man.
Yeah, dude,
that's not right.
Thank you. Yeah, man. You know, I played Halo so much when Halo was like the first real online game that you could really play a lot of. And dude, I
loved Halo.
Like 2 p.m. to like.
I remember playing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A friend of mine used to go. A guy used to work for, man. Sometimes we'd hang out at his house, and he wanted to play that game with me, and he would fucking kick my ass every time, man. He would kill me every time.
I only play.
Oh yeah.
I only play on Legendary, and the goal is not to die. I've never won yet on Legendary without dying.
Every time I played him, he would kill me, man. I'm like, this ain't no fun. When I kill you once or twice, man.
What the hell is that thing?
That
looks like a mini Unimog.
Yeah, this is actually made in the same place where they make Unimogs. This is made in the same factory. This is a 4-wheel drive Austrian-made Volkswagen.
Well, there's the little brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's the big brother.
That's like your camping van.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's sick. It's got lockers, 4-wheel drive.
Dude, I could live in that thing, man.
Yeah, and then I've got, see this awning right here? This thing pops out into a whole nother tent.
Oh yeah, it's like a whole other room.
Yeah, it's an add-a-room. It's called an add-a-room.
Nice.
Oh man, that's pretty cool. Actually,
what?
You could just make it like an awning as well.
Yeah, with the LED built in. So we pull up like right to the lake, dude. You could pull the awning out and fish under the awning.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm glad you know what a Unimog is, dude. Not many people know.
I know what it is too. Yeah.
One of the best trucks in the world,
I
man.
knew a guy that around here that used to have one, man. I see it driving up and down the road all the time. Like
Yeah, these
like a
are
military vehicle.
Unimogs are actually pretty. There's like over 1 million Unimogs made.
So they're
Unimogs
very rare.
Unimogs are rare, but there's actually quite a bit of them compared to this. There's less of these than there is of DeLoreans. There's probably about 2,000 of these alive in the wild.
Oh. Yeah, they made I think 3,600 of the truck I got there. They made 3,600 of them for the military. That was it.
What do you got?
At FLU 419. I mean, there I just showed you.
I couldn't see it. Let
Truck
me
there.
see. Is that a deuce? Oh yeah, you got a deuce.
No, it's not a deuce.
You got a front, is that a front loader on it?
Front loader, back roll.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
let
an
me switch
It's
the
an American Unimog.
Yes, it is.
That's badass, bro.
Yeah, it's like probably the rarest truck. I think it's like 3,600 of them made.
Wow.
All of that flips up onto the machine so you can drive it down the road.
I got a fucking Andy Anderson fucking skateboard, dude.
That's sick.
This is sick, man. Yeah, buddy of mine gave this to me, man, for taking care of his dogs, man.
That thing looks cool.
I told him we were talking one day. I was like, "Who's my favorite skater?" And I told him Andy Anderson. And he fucking gave me this fucking Anderson Pro model. Like this is like Andy Anderson's first pro model skateboard. This is pretty sick, man. The artwork.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
So you got to be kidding me, dude. You gonna give me this fucking board for taking care of your dogs for a week?
I come up to here.
But I would have done it for free, but I wasn't going to turn down this fucking board.
Does that thing run, Joe?
Of course, I'll never skate this thing. I'll never
Let's
put
start it
trucks
up.
in.
Let's see if it even starts.
You got to put that on your wall, Eric.
Yeah.
I haven't started it this year. I have no idea.
Did you get that at a auction or something?
Run it up.
Oh yeah. Here, check this out.
Firing it up.
Well, at least something worked.
So I think that Michael guy, man, that was just saying the N word and the J word over and over.
Hey Eric, this is a fucking, the Subaru SVX? Came out in 1990. It came out in 92.
Okay.
This is a motor out of that Subaru. It's a flat 6.
Oh, nice.
Your
You got
Subaru
the motor in the trunk.
Dude, it's got a flat 6 like a Porsche. But that motor had more power than the Porsche of 1992, dude. This Subaru was sold for $40,000.
Wow, that's a lot.
And it was designed by the guy who designed the DeLorean. It's super rare.
Wow.
They only sold a few.
Is it capable of time travel?
Yeah, once you hit 88 miles an hour with if you say Barron Trump 3 times,
Barron Trump.
You hit a fucking joint.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, Barron Trump's like a giant. Yeah.
Barron Trump's a good guy.
6'7" feet tall.
He must
Yeah,
be
6'9".
Is
I think
that
he's
6'9"
Nephilim.
now? He's still growing.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
He's
he's
a
growing
Nephilim.
boy. He drinks
He's a
his
Nephilim.
milk.
No, I think he's a super clone of Trump.
I think he's a fucking alien.
I think they cloned Trump and they
Yeah,
made
Eric, that truck started right up, man.
That truck's sweet, bro.
Can you guys hear it or no?
That's a fucking zombie smasher, dude. Zombie apocalypse. You just plow him over.
That's sick. Yeah,
Oh, the fucker goes through everything, man.
that's a military road construction vehicle, huh?
Yeah, military vehicle. Yeah. I got the title for it, so I could drive it on the road.
Nice. You got a lot of cool shit.
You would drive that around town as a daily driver. I just see that. Yeah, there's Joe and his truck.
Going to the grocery store, parking up in the going. I want to go buy a quarter milk, son of a bitch.
Put it in the bucket and drive home.
Killdozer.
It only took me 4 gallons of gas of diesel to get a quart of milk.
Yeah, just run into the store, get some milk real quick.
Military vehicles suck up so much. They don't give a fuck, dude. You know, like an Abrams tank, it goes an Abrams tank takes like more than 1 gallon of gas to go it takes like 11 mile. No, it takes 11 gallons of gas to go 1 fucking mile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's how ridiculous it is. Military.
Yeah, no, I'm told you could burn oil in this son of a bitch, and it will run.
Oh, you can burn in those old diesels, dude. You can run used transmission oil, vegetable oil, fucking anything.
Biodiesel.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, who was that Michael guy?
In the
you guys
manual,
ever seen him?
In the manual for this truck, there's a jar underneath the vehicle. Right? I can't show it, but it specifically tells you pour vodka in this jar to make sure the airlines don't freeze. You just pour some vodka. That's what the manual tells you.
Yeah. Alcohol is alcohol, right?
Yep.
That's funny.
To keep the lines from freezing, huh?
Yeah. Keep the lines from freezing.
I bet it's a Detroit diesel.
It's a Freightliner 350.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yep. Yeah, it's made by Freightliner, not Unimog.
Wow. Yeah, dude. I've always wanted a truck like
American
that.
made, then, huh?
I bought this van I bought from the Taos Search and Rescue, and they were originally produced in Austria for European search and rescue military vehicles. But I've been driving these Vanagons since I lived in Ned. I bought my first one when I lived in Ned, like 15, 17 years ago or something.
Mm.
Dude, you wouldn't even recognize Ned anymore, dude. It's gone. Ned is so different now.
Dude, when you said
Ned's
that, I
in
was
Colorado?
listening. Yeah, that's where Eric lives.
Yeah, I live like 10 miles out of Nederland.
But, dude, I'm looking at my fucking temperatures. It's 100 degrees every day. You said it was going to be 70 all week. I was like, I turned to my wife. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I want to move back to Ned, dude. Like, fuck this heat.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to lay shingles next week, and it's 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's hard to
You
lay
better
shingles.
bring a water hose with you.
Dude,
It's hard to roof when it's that hot because the shingles get so
Yep.
hot. If you step on them,
Yeah, you gotta throw a sprinkler up on the roof. Just put a sprinkler up there.
yeah.
make it a little slippery and get her done
Well,
fast.
it's the only way you
Get there-
can work
you know
on
what
them.
you do? You get there real early in the morning. You start working as soon as the sun comes up.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably
And then
lay.
you take a
set-
break in the middle and then go away and then come back in the late afternoon and
Yeah.
work till it gets dark.
It doesn't get fucking
That's
cool
what I,
till
that's what I
7
did
p.m.
when I worked in Vegas.
Yeah.
We would start as soon as this like
Yeah, I did that for years.
as soon as it
Fucking
was enough
sucked.
light to start working.
I gotta lay 18 square shingle and 4 square of flat roof TPO and EPDM. And it's 100 degrees every single day.
But yeah, you got to start real early to beat the heat, and then as soon
Yeah.
as it's
Can you
enough
walk
light-
on it, or are you putting jacks up?
But then the other thing,
I can walk.
Some places you can't start working that early.
It's only a 412. But yeah, there's a family living inside, so at this point though, I don't give a fuck if they're sleeping, dude.
Yeah.
You know, wake up,
Yeah,
dude.
get up early this morning.
Wake up. Yeah.
I'm fucking getting out of here, man, before the sun hits.
You know,
Yeah, that's good to get
I
up
gotta
early.
bring this up though. I have to bring this up. After being a roofer for all of my life, and I'm pretty good, I do gotta say the most dangerous roof is a 412. It isn't
Why?
your steep roofs, it's that 412.
Why?
People get so comfortable, they
Yeah,
walk right off them. They get so comfortable, they walk off.
you're
Yeah.
right.
I've seen it so many times.
Yeah, you're like,
Yep.
I'm not even on a roof. This isn't even fucking
Yep,
Yeah.
they walk
Oh!
right the fuck off. Yep. And yet, you would think it would be the steep roof, but when you're on a steeper roof, you're already
You're careful.
paranoid, so
You're tied
no one
up.
really falls.
You're right, dude.
But
You're freaking
technically,
right.
in today's world, you got to be tied off all the time on a roof.
Well,
Shit, we
I've
ain't
seen
tying
it.
off shit. We ain't tying
Well,
off on
you have to be
shit.
tied off.
I've never tied in my life. I've never had a safety cord, never had a safety rail. I don't know. That just
Slow
get in
you
my
down.
way.
But it could save your life, but it could slow you down. So you
Yeah.
you can
I
make
don't
more
know.
money
I'm
if
not
you're not
gonna-
tied off.
I am not tying off on a 412 18 square. That's
No. But no, some places you have to. It's just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
I
law.
don't know. I did it all before that shit.
But still, people don't do it, man. You don't.
What
care
kind
what
of
you-
shingles did you like to lay, Joe?
Honestly, I didn't mind 3 tabs.
Yeah.
I mean, architecturals are fine. I put on them octagon shingles too. Those are
Really?
weird.
Like
Yeah,
Those only
I didn't
lasted
mind.
for
I don't
a
mind
year.
shakes.
Are the
Yeah,
ones
I
that
put them on a
like-
big old rich house before.
I've done.
How did those
I
work
like
out?
shakes.
Yeah.
Jake's I've done that.
Well, once you got it down, it was okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, I didn't care for them.
It was fun.
I roughed
I've never
a
done a full
geodesic
shake roof.
dome in 3 tabs one time. That was a bitch.
Those were big in the 90s, man. Nobody does those anymore.
Yeah, I
What,
don't
the
mind 3 tabs.
Interlocking ones? Is that what they are? The shingles.
No, the 3 tab. Oh, the
They don't make-
octagon. Yeah, they interlock.
They don't make octagon or 3-tab anymore. Nobody does that
3-tab.
shit.
Okay, I remember 3-tab.
I'm tearing
They're
off
garbage.
3-tab right now.
Yeah.
All the 3-tab.
Apparently,
shit,
I'm showing
tearing.
my age.
Yeah,
I
that
mean, if you
shit's
live,
done.
if you live in like, I think if you live in the desert, where it hardly rains at all, 3-tab.
Now it's
is
all 50-year architectural is what people are doing now. 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they're
mine
only
is-
going to last 30, if that.
Mine's a 30 year, and I put it on in like 2007.
Whatever they tell you it is, if they tell you it's a 20-year, expect
Subtract
10. If they
5
tell
years.
you it's a 30-year, expect 20. If they say 40-year, expect 30.
Where it's weird
Uh-huh.
now is all the insurance companies, if your roof is fucked up, they make you replace it now. Like,
Yeah, they
or
do.
they'll drop,
Yep.
or they'll
Insurance
drop
company?
you.
Yeah.
And you remember Globe? You remember Globe shingles? They went out of business when they got a fucked up batch. All their shingles split apart. But anyway, during this time, they always had a lifetime warranty for the shingle. But if you ever sold your house, the warranty was void. So
Oh yeah.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, Tamco was the same way. Those were fucking up for years, and they just
Yeah,
about shut
Tamco
down.
sucked. Yep.
But now
Yep.
Tamco come back out with a brand new shingle, and they're not that bad. They're not that bad now. But
Oh,
I'm
I
a
can't
Owens
speak of
Corning.
it. I don't know. I have
run
no idea.
Owens
I'll have to
Corning.
take your word for that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just buy the best shingle I can afford. It's time.
Owens Corning is probably the best, I would say, right now, in my opinion.
Owens Corning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of the most numerous.
Isn't that the Pink
Yeah.
Panther?
Yeah, that's a Pink Panther.
I haven't had any issues with it ever, so I just stick with it.
Hey, I'm gonna go shut this truck off, grab a beer. I'll be back in a minute.
Right on. Good to see Joe having a beer again. That's terrible.
What kind of weed did you get, bro?
Gosh, I'm not sure. It was top shelf. I got a quarter of top shelf for $25.
Dude, what year did you move up there?
98.
Oh my gosh.
I was up here in the 1900s.
You see this beard, son? I was a settler up here, a pioneer.
The 1900s. I remember the 1900s.
You know Derek the Mountain Man? I
worked at Eldora back in the 1900s.
Yeah, Eldora. I was a miner in there.
I worked up. That's what I used to tell kids.
That you were a miner in Eldora?
I worked up here back in the
1900s. They're like, yeah, dude, did you meet that Eric guy? I think he was like really old, man.
Yeah. He was like from the fucking 20th century.
When I lived in Eldora, we had a little gold mine in the backyard, man. It's fucking wild. And that's cool that Ned bought Eldora, I guess.
Ned bought it? They annexed it?
You didn't know that?
No.
It's all over the fucking headlines of the Denver Post every day that Nederland, the city, just bought Eldora.
The town.
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know?
I've been working over in that area.
You've been working in Eldora?
Towards that area.
I had a house. My house was the last house before 4th of July Trail.
I'm working on a house that's like between the Eldora Shelf Road and Eldora Road, town. There's a couple houses between there.
Yeah, I'm working on a house between me and that tree.
We just poured the biggest footing I've ever poured, and that the inspectors in my whole town have ever seen. They're like, holy shit, I've never seen 1-inch rebar in residential before. What the hell?
Holy shit. 1-inch
And I'm
rebar.
like,
Wait, building on loose ground or what?
No, dude, I'm building a fucking 15-foot tall, 10-foot wide Riverstone chimney along the river.
Oh, okay. Well, you are on loose ground, kind of, yeah.
I mean, it's not that loose. It's more of like trying to reinsure the engineer owner who's nose picky.
Oh, he's an engineer.
Yeah, the owner's an engineer. And
What's
he's like,
an extra
what if
50
it falls
cents?
over? And I'm like, dude, I'll dig it deeper then. And
You'll be long and buried when it falls over.
Yeah, dude. So I dug a fucking 3-foot deep by 10-foot wide.
It'll never fall over.
Never, dude. And
Till the earth
this
fucking
had
turns
fucking
to flames.
1-inch rebar cage, 10-foot wide.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like
And
a
Oh, yeah.
bunker.
we poured
It's like a fucking
4.5 yards into this one fucking footing. Just one footing.
Hmm.
This guy sounds really
It's a lot of concrete. It's a
So
lot of concrete.
we're pouring that, and then I got a roof I'm doing and a deck on top of a flat garage top.
Hmm.
So the garage is flat, and the deck has to be flat. So we had to adjust the framing so it's slightly pitched, and then waterproof it with fucking ice and
I've
water.
done decks like that.
Yeah, TPO, EPDM, and then put the decking's going to be ripped on sleepers.
I hate those kind of jobs, man. They're a pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it fails, it's going to fucking suck.
Yeah.
If it leaks, I'm
Because
fucked.
you flood the whole house.
If it leaks, I have to
remember,
tear the whole thing down.
This might have been about 20 years ago, but the deepest footings I've ever put in were over 15 feet deep.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
What was
we
that
used
for?
2-foot blocks. We used 2-foot blocks, stuff with rebar and core field with bond beams all throughout it every, 3-4 feet. It was to a machine shop that was built right next to the swamp. So we had to go down to the swamp, start the footings, go up about 15 feet. And every day we left, bulldozers would come in and backfill. So every day when the blocks were this high, we'd come, and the next day they were down at our feet. And we'd do another course up, and then they'd come in, backfill more. Yeah. It was a machine shop built next to a swamp.
Wow.
Holy shit. This is a lot of fucking shop talk we're doing here tonight.
No, I don't know.
Oh, well.
I don't know. I just never seen that before,
Me neither, man. It's interesting stuff, man. And the foundation's where it's at. You have to have a good foundation, otherwise you're fucked. And
No.
I've
All
always
I
been
know is it
interested
paid
in
for the child support.
concrete pays fucking good.
That's all I know.
Concrete and roof. Concrete and roofs pay really fucking good.
Yeah.
But you need to make a lot of money.
I have to, bro. I don't have any choice.
Got a lot of overhead.
Yeah. You know what? I've never been happier except for when I had little money. When I had a little bit of money, I've been the happiest. When I've had a lot of money, I was miserable.
It's all about balance.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. The more money I had, the more disappointing the hookers were.
I don't have a lot of money, but I'm happy. More disappointing. But yeah,
man. I've had money, and I think money can really help you if used right. But it's when your overhead and your living expenses get extremely out of whack, and that's what we're about to finally buy a house. We're actually buying a house without owner carry for once.
Hey.
So.
Yeah, I just hope you fix that situation and you guys get out of them freaking B&Bs and shit and get back to your life. That'd be awesome to see.
Well, we've got a house under contract. It's just taken a lot to get here.
Yeah.
It's not a fancy place. We won't have a farm anymore. I gave away all my sheep. I ended up having like 15 sheep, dude. 15 sheep I gave away.
You should have called me, man. I've been looking for a mail order bride for fucking years.
Yeah. I'm too expensive for you, Joe.
Yeah, sheep are expensive to handle.
Oh.
Do they have expensive taste?
The sheep,
I
yeah,
don't
dude.
know.
They like the finest grass, just like me.
Yeah. I'd rather have a goat myself.
We have goats too. We have fainting goats, dude. We
Yeah,
gave those
18 goats.
away.
Uh,
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I've
know.
known some goats in my days, but yeah, they're
I
they're
need
funny.
goats.
You
My
gotta have
Goats are
lawnmower's
good.
on.
You know, if you
My
have the
my
right amount of goats,
lawnmower.
yeah,
My
if you have
fucking
lawnmower's on the
so over
fritz again.
lawnmower.
property, you don't have to do no yard work.
Yeah, that's exactly it, dude. I'm fucking over mowing lawns, dude.
Yeah.
I've been mowing lawns since I could fucking walk.
Fuck, I
I'm
just
Yeah.
over
broke
that.
a $90 belt
I
today.
still mow lawns for fucking work.
So
Yeah,
I
man, that
jumped
was
on
my
the
first business. My
I
first
jumped
business
on the
was mowing
lawnmower and
lawns.
broke the fucking belt.
But then again, dude, I
Somehow,
do
What the fuck?
anything I have to do. I do anything I have to do not to get a real job.
dude, I've got it made right now, and so do my
Anything?
guys. Like,
Come on, really? Anything?
Anything.
right now, man, I'm
And I mean
fucking.
anything.
I've got some great employees working for me, and they're really helping me get through this shit. So,
Yeah. It's good to have employees.
yeah,
I wish I could
they're
afford
helping
some
me out.
employees.
Oh, you can. You just got to bid out the job.
The best employees pay you for them to work.
Yeah. Like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There was a time when he was paying Mr. Krabs to work at the Krusty
Oh.
Krab.
God, I remember them days, man. And I had a lot of fun working all the time. I'd always make bets in the morning, The first one to carry 10 bundles up the ladder, I'll give $20 to. To watch a crew of fucking young guys run to get up that ladder first for that $20. It was worth it all day long because all the shingles were up there in 30 minutes, but those cost me $20.
That's smart, Joe.
Yeah. You got to do something, man. And the other thing I
You're
always did
exploiting your fucking
is I hire a bunch of roofers. No one ever has money. I don't care how much you pay them. They're broke by fucking Saturday.
hey, man, can I
Me
get a
included.
forward? Can I get an
all the
advance?
money out of them.
Do you have
Yeah,
a 20? Hey, you think I can get a 20
Yeah.
from you, Joe?
Yeah, exactly, right? So what
Hey,
I always
boss.
did, I always bought lunch, man. Always bought lunch. Didn't care. You kept good guys when you did shit like that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You just have to put it in your bid. How much is it going to cost me to feed these guys?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck was a dozen cheeseburgers at the time, Dozen cheeseburgers was like $10 at the time.
Yeah.
Who cares?
So now it's like $100 these days.
Yeah. Now it's a little different, but you know what
It's
I
hard
mean.
to feed
No
the
shit.
crew
It really
nowadays.
is $100 now.
No one can
for
afford to
lunch.
feed their crew these days, man. Sorry.
I do. I feed my crew about once a week, at least.
Oh. Well, I did it every day, man.
And it costs you like $200 or $300, right?
No, I take them out. So every Monday morning, we do a Monday morning meeting, and we do Starbucks usually. And then I usually buy them lunch once or twice a week, and I'll sometimes DoorDash like a bunch of Gatorades or something because it's so fucking hot. I don't want them to die. Like, it's literally, it's set 120.
You guys hear that?
No.
I think there was a crash on the highway, man.
Oh, shit.
Go record it.
I ain't fucking leaving.
Oh yeah, you've had a few beers, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go right up where the sheriffs are now.
I've seen some videos of the cops in Minnesota, man. They don't fuck
I'm pretty
around.
sure that was a crash. There's a road about a mile away that goes down to a bar. So yeah, there's that intersection. I wonder.
Dude, I live like right on Highway 119. Dude, I see almost every weekend in the summertime. There's a biker fucking crashes and kills himself.
Oh man, Is it a windy road?
Yeah, they love it. The bikers come up here.
Oh.
You know, they drive like it pisses me off, man, because like I'll be sitting here and
Yep. You know, a
they'll go
lot of
by
people that ride bikes,
and they're like so
they
loud,
forget.
obnoxious.
Yep. But people that ride them bikes, they forget wherever you're looking is where the bike's gonna go. So when they go around corners, they end up in the other fucking lane half the time because they're looking that way. They're not turning the way they want.
Because they
It's
don't know which way the
dangerous.
road's gonna bend. You know, some of these turns
Well,
up here
it
are
follows your eyes. Honest to
hairpin.
God,
There's a
I've rode
hairpin turn.
motorcycle all my life.
And the fucking
That's
deer
why the
out here
eyes
is
bikers,
insane.
they love those windy roads, you know, and then the few
Yep.
straightaways that they can. And like where I live is kind of like
What
a
do they
straightaway.
do? What do they do?
You know, it's so loud and obnoxious. You're like, God, I hate you, man.
Hate you,
God, I wish I
man.
could pull a cable up and just fucking knock you right off of that motherfucker. They're so rude and they don't give a fuck about other people. You know, it's just so loud. I mean, some of these bikes that go by and they're hauling ass. You know, and
This is my high technology. This is high technology right here. It's a stick that holds the phone.
But you know, I think it's just disrespectful to the community, to the world, to ride a bike that's that loud and going that fast. You know, it's,
You do it. You do what makes you happy.
but you know, it pisses me off because I live here and I have to hear that shit go by. You know, and it disrupts my fucking day. You know what I mean?
Man. Oh
sound so
man.
old,
Is
Eric.
Eric finally getting to that stage? Get
He's
off
old.
my lawn,
He's
kids.
old.
Most of the bikes I don't mind. I don't mind. Most of the bikes don't bother me. It's that fucking one that's so obnoxious. You know what I mean? It's like they
You
purposely.
There
gotta
is
find
a
it. Go
point,
put
though,
a banana in the tailpipe.
Loud pipes do save lives. I do believe that, but all my bikes were quiet. And the
Yeah,
bikes that I rode.
No, I am an old man. You're right, but it's just these fucking bikers are disrespectful.
No, I agree.
I fucking
with you,
hate
bro.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
They make noise and they're disrespectful to the fucking world.
My
God
grandma
damn
used to say
fucking
that.
Kill
people.
somebody because they're driving like idiots.
My grandma would say the same shit, especially like in the backcountry. If you're trying
Oh,
to
man.
enjoy,
Totally
enjoy
describing me,
nature.
by the way.
But if you're trying to enjoy nature and shit, and you fucking hear,
Yeah, a little bad.
it's
No, my favorite bike was actually pretty quiet. I mean, it could be a little loud, but to get real, it was a quiet Harley, you know? So, and that was about one of my favorites. It wasn't too loud. You could sneak through a neighborhood in the middle of the night. No one would know you're there. Or you could crack it and it'd get loud and people would hear you coming.
If you rev it up,
You know?
Eric looks like a biker. That's the
downshift.
thing. Eric looks like
Hey.
he rides a hog.
Ken Rotman in the house.
Oh, hey, Rotman. Good to see you.
Mr. Adam's apple.
I used to have a
Oh,
KTM.
see, there's the apple. I was wondering where Apple was.
I had a KTM 990 adventure bike, and that thing it was a
cool.
it was a liter bike that you could take off road, and then get on road and go 120 if you needed. But great Colorado bike. But man, once I had kids, I'm fucking
for hitting the mountain roads.
Yeah, hitting the mountain roads, the dirt roads all around Ned, all that, all the back roads, the Jeep roads.
It's like an enduro bike.
Yeah, but newer. Enduro basically formed into adventure bikes. I had an enduro.
Yeah, that's how old I am. We had enduro bikes back in my day.
I had an enduro before
I had to sell my last bike.
It was like a
just to pay my taxes.
It was like a dirt bike, but it had all the lights and shit on it, so you could ride it on, and you could get it legally licensed.
Yeah,
but you can also take it off road.
Yep.
Those were cool bikes.
Yeah.
Most of them were like a 4-stroke.
Did you have a Yamaha Thumper 4-stroke 400? Because that was the bike I had before that.
I had a white.
I never owned a motorcycle in my life.
Yeah, those those 4 cycles that you're talking about that came out in the 90s, they called them Thumpers, and those were great bikes.
I've ridden some motorcycles, but I've never owned one.
No, I grew up on them. Constantly fucking swap parts to make one work. That's what I grew up on. Fucking back tire was like that fucking big, full of fucking knobs like that big knobs.
These new KTM adventure bikes, dude, the new ones are 1290s. You can carry 200 pounds of gear, put in any type of fuel just about, and go anywhere in the world with this shit. And that was my
That's a
ultimate
400?
goal. No, they're 1290.
Oh, that's a big bike.
1290 now. So
that's a big bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Cubic
what my
centimeter?
goal was. 1290 cubic centimeters, yes.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's a
But
big
yeah.
motor.
1300 cc.
That's a big engine, I should say,
That's a big motor.
for a bike.
But for world travel, that was the goal, was to travel the world in that.
I guess. I don't know. I said when I was a kid, I used to ride.
Yeah, I had a goal on a sailboat, but that ain't gonna happen.
That's the next goal, dude. When I talk to you guys here soon, I'm gonna be on one, I promise.
When I was a kid, my cousin had a 50cc mini bike, man. I love that thing.
Oh yeah, those little minis.
Oh yeah, I had a goal growing up too.
That was a powerful little fucking mini bike, man. The Honda Z50. That was a
Oh
powerful
man.
mini bike.
Oh, I exploded one. I literally sent one just in fucking pieces one day. I was cruising up a dirt road and I was coming to the highway and there was fucking cars coming and I didn't have any brakes on this little 50cc Kawasaki. So I leaned into it and I smashed a big old fucking boulder, man. I went flying like 50 feet. The whole fucking bike just exploded. Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Sounds like a South Park episode.
Oh man, I couldn't tell you how many fucking times I've crashed them. I'm a professional crasher, man. I'm great at crashing. I know how to crash.
I might have dumped it a time or two. So we called it when I was a kid. They dumped it. Man, my uncle would take us out to these vacant fields and would let us all ride the mini bike. Good memories. Yeah.
That's cool.
We got Eric. He froze up.
I'm frozen.
No, he's not.
Rasta. Yeah. Oh, you're coming back a little.
No, he's Rozaric.
You moving around?
That's his name, Rozaric.
Yeah. Rozaric.
He's coming back.
That's a good name.
Like a hemorrhoid. Just flares up when it wants to.
Oh, hemorrhoids. God, don't get me started.
Hey, you're not the one that broke the toilet paper today.
You mentioned that earlier, but what happened?
Yeah.
I gotta know.
It's just a bad joke.
Toilet paper.
It's just a bad joke.
Did remember back in 2020?
It's a little personal. It's a little personal. So I don't really want to get in it.
Did you guys
But
remember?
let's just say I think I violated myself.
Did you guys? Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got a little. But anyways, yeah. Remember the toilet paper fucking emergency of 2020?
Oh, yeah. The great TP shortage of 2020.
See, now everybody stays stocked up after that, right?
Fuck, I don't know. I got 3 damn rolls. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you got ever since 2020. I've always kept a good supply of toilet paper on hand.
Yeah, at least I don't buy fucking 4-ply and then make 4 different rolls out of it.
Did you see that they burned one of the heifers?
What's that?
Yeah,
They
but
burned.
they
one
say
of the
they did it
heifers.
for practice. They say they did it for practice because
They
it
did
had
what?
a black hair.
Yeah,
That's
2
what they're
black
saying.
hairs. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they're saying.
They burnt a what?
Now,
Burnt a toilet.
whether you believe that, I don't know, right?
They burnt one of the black heifers or the red heifers.
Red heifers.
The way I look, I don't know if I believe the story, but I wasn't there. I don't know.
You know, it's
weren't
crazy.
counting the hairs.
I worked at this when I lived in Vegas. I worked on this
At
warehouse.
this point, Ross Eric, they're just splitting hairs.
But no, I worked on the biggest fucking warehouse I ever seen in my life. This place was huge. I mean, it was gigantic. I mean, I couldn't believe how big. And I said, "What is this building for?" It was for fucking. It was a toilet paper building, man, for storing toilet paper. For like the city of Las Vegas. I couldn't believe it. Like they need this much fucking space for fucking toilet paper. Like, yeah. You know, people got to wipe their ass, man.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of buffets in Vegas.
I couldn't believe how big this building was, and it was just for toilet paper. God damn. Unbelievable.
That's wild. But yeah, man, they're definitely preparing for everything in Israel.
No, this is back in the early 90s when I worked on that building. So it was a long time.
What are you working on now, Eric?
Nothing's too impressive. Just doing odd jobs here and there, mostly painting, doing some painting here and there, doing some yard work, fucking you name it. I'm doing working on cars, all kinds of shit.
Nice.
And some carpentry work.
Figure out why I'm skipping.
And you know what? I only work like 4 or 5 hours a day.
That's all you need, man. As long as you're consistent.
Yeah, I don't work long 8-hour days anymore, man. I just work like 4 or 5 hours and I'm done. You know.
Yeah, I
So
normally start at 10 or 11, then I'm done at like 9:30.
This whole fucking working 10, 12, 16 hours a day is insane. You know, it always has been. People don't need to work.
What does amaze me, I'm only able to get about a quarter of the shit done that I did 10 years ago, right? And it's like, why the fuck did this take me 8 hours when it should have only took me 2 hours? It's like, I swear, God's speeding the time up because I don't know where it went.
You notice when you're working and you're trying to accomplish something, the time fucking flies by.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like I want to get this done, and the time just goes by so fast. You know.
Yeah.
But when you're hating your job and you don't want to do any work, you don't feel like working, the time drags on. You know, it's a paradox.
Fuck, I don't know. I sit down and an hour goes by. I don't know what's going on.
I think that's the way it is. You know, when you really enjoying your work and you want to get the job done, you want to get it done and make your money. The day goes by so fast. You know.
Yep.
But when you're hating your job and it's dragging on, and the day seems to drag on slowly. You know. You're not feeling it. You know, like, oh, it sucks. I'm not having fun doing this. The day seems to drag on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you got to look at your task as kind of, enjoyable instead of work. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I learned to enjoy doing nice work. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. No, it's good when you make the perfect touch or just something turns out great. You know, I
yeah,
mean, that's
and
nice.
the
I
person
like
that you
it.
and the people that you're working for are like, oh fuck yeah, that looks beautiful.
Yeah.
We're glad we hired you. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
I know I'm good.
it's. I've said this 100 times, and I'll tell you again though. One thing that stops a lot of people is they want to be perfect. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be perfect. It
No.
just has to be done. That's all.
Exactly. And if it's fucked up, you can go back and fix things here and there if you have to.
Yeah, you know, fuck. I spend my life fixing shit I fucked up 10 minutes before. It's what it is. I don't know. I'm not a fucking master, nothing no more.
But yeah, I hear you. That's who we just lost. But yeah, I hear you, man. You just got to do it, man. You know,
Yeah.
you think about it is bullshit. Just fucking get busy.
Just do it.
Just
Yep.
get on. Just get on. Don't start doing it, and then you'll be amazed how well it goes most of the time. You know, if
Yep.
you're like dreading a task that you have to do,
Yeah.
just don't fucking.
Yep. Oh, it's very true though. Yep.
Yeah,
Just
you know you
do
can
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Just get busy, and then it all works itself out
Yep.
most of the time. Most of the time, it's that one that there's one here and there that doesn't fucking work out for sure. But most of the time,
Yeah, one of my favorite things I'd say.
95% of the time it works out, one way or another. But there's that one
And the
5%
other,
that never fucking, you can never fit, you can never work.
no, just never forget 90% of the time, Hawk will fix it.
Yeah. And then it's fucking
Whatever, right?
Whatever. It is what it is. We're moving on.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So yeah, that's how
It
you,
is what it is.
perfection, I love it. I love perfection, but it's not always the reality.
Perfection will grind you to a halt.
There's no such thing as perfection. All you can do, strive towards perfection, right? In whatever task you're doing, right? You want to do it to the best of your ability, right?
Yeah.
And usually it's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
But it's not as good as you want it to be, but it's good enough.
You know what? Did you learn anything? Are you probably going to do the same fuck up again? Probably.
Yeah. It never
Just
turns
get
out
over it.
Wanted,
keep going.
Sometimes it turns out better than you wanted.
Yeah, very true. Yep. Keep on going.
Yeah, a lot of times it turns out better than you expected.
Yeah.
You have certain expectations of a project or a task that you have to do, and but then it goes much better than you imagined.
Mm.
Yeah. Other times it's harder than you imagine, and it's the way it goes, man.
I remember when I got permits for this shit, I went in there and I gave them all what I was going to do on a piece of fucking lined notebook paper. I'm like, here you go. There's my plan. They looked at it and they go, approved. Give me the cash. They didn't give a fuck that I just chicken scratched stuff on a piece of paper. I got it up here.
Hell yeah, you're a genius, Joe.
No.
But, Ken Rodman says, "How's the hen house going?"
Well, I showed you earlier.
You showed earlier all those little chickens in there. He's got his first generation of chickens growing.
Yeah.
So what? Do they just start laying eggs, or do they have to?
It'll take about 6 months for these guys.
Have a rooster in there to get them to start laying eggs.
No, you don't need a rooster.
Huh?
It will take about 6 months, 7 months for these chickens before they lay an egg. The couple
6 to 7
Americana, the couple Americanas in there, I'm sure they'll do it way sooner, but
You
the
gotta be
main
like
chickens I'm raising,
so yeah, it's gonna take 6 to 7 months, you said?
yeah, probably for these
And
ones, yeah.
then they'll lay eggs for like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, probably 5 years, yeah. They're pretty big chickens too.
Fuck yeah.
So we'll see how it works. I don't know.
You have to send me, man, you
I
have to
don't know.
fucking email me
Never
some
owned
eggs.
a fucking chicken before. I don't know.
You never owned a chicken before?
Fuck no. Well, I take that back. I take that back. Every week I used to buy like 10 of them in a bucket.
Yeah, I've owned some chickens I'm about to eat.
Yeah. So I take that back.
I've pooped out a lot of chicken in my day. I bet you I pooped out tons and tons of chicken in my life.
Yeah.
You could say I've owned
Oh,
some
we know it too. We know it. Man, I gotta say, man, my dogs are getting so great, dude. They are not. They're not at all. They don't leave my side anymore. These dogs are growing up, getting pretty great. That's
Nice.
not a still photo. They're just sitting there.
You got a nice fucking pack there. I like it.
You know, the old dog's inside. Otherwise, he'd be sitting right there too.
So Davey Boy says after 2 years the chickens slow way down. I have some that lay
Wow.
1 egg a day, but others after 2 years they don't. So yeah, some chickens quit laying after 2 years. Well, then you just slaughter it and eat it. And
they don't pay rent. They're going in the frying pan, Davey.
Joe the Dirt don't give a fuck about a chicken.
No, really. If they don't pay rent, Davey, they're going in the frying pan.
You got to pay rent with them eggs, bitch. You're done.
Yeah.
Your fucking dinner. What's dinner?
Hey, boys. Oh, you are alive. Come here, boys. Oh, boys. Back to boot.
But yeah, I heard like chickens that have been laying eggs for a while and shit. They're not that tasty.
Oh, I don't know. I have no freaking clue, man. I don't know. All I know is at $15 a dozen, that's enough to run me out of the store.
Maybe you can get a fucking like a machine that fucking defeathers the chicken.
Oh yeah, I gotta get a plucker in a month or two. Yeah, I figure I got about 6 months. But my uncle's coming up by next year, and you know,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll get a plucker because he wants a dozen chickens, but he wants. I'll buy some regular Cornish hens to raise for 3 months for him. And then I'll butcher them. So when he comes to Minnesota, I'll give them to him then. So I do need a plucker.
A plucker. A mother plucker.
Yep. A little finger machine. It'll make all the girls smile.
It rips all the feathers off the dead chicken.
Yeah, it's got little fingers. That's why you see. That's why all the girls smile. You know, it's got all them fingers in there.
Do you do that before you gut and clean the chicken or after?
I don't know. Ask Davey Boy. I don't know. Let's throw it. Hey, I haven't got that far yet, right?
Okay. I'm just asking questions here. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. The second I figure it out, you'll know.
Cool, man. Well, yeah. On that note, man, you keep us informed, and appreciate you hanging out with me tonight, Joe.
Hey, thanks. Good to see you guys.
we're gonna wrap it up, man. I love you guys.
Sounds good.
We'll fucking talk to you next time.
All right.